So I want to remind y'all niggas that I was not gonna talk about this woman for the rest of time, and since that video, because she is so irrelevant and beneath the radar that she is not worthy to be talked about on this channel at all. But I'm gonna get some content today because I have a lot of time and I'm very excited to be back on stream. So today we are going to be talking about the debut of Ronda Rousey in AEW. I'm gonna play a few seconds of this clip, not only simply because of the fact that this is AEW's content, and also I don't really like putting Ronda Rousey on my channel, but nonetheless, we're gonna play a few seconds of this, and we're gonna see.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute! That is Ronda Rousey, close personal friend of Marina Shafir. And I think the realization is hitting Tony Storm right now.
Okay, for the rest of this clip, they just go face to face, and then security just pops up, and then Marina pulls Ronda out of the ring. Whatever, right? So here's my problem, right? Despite everything that Ronda Rousey has said about the business, WWE, superstars in WWE, everything, why is she back in pro wrestling? Simple question. Like, why is she back in pro wrestling? She complained about how hard her schedule was, and Becky Lynch, we're gonna react to her too. And you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to everything she said. She had her debut at WrestleMania, had no type of prior experience, didn't earn her way there, didn't do anything. Her first match was at WrestleMania, right? She main evented the first ever women's main event of WrestleMania at WrestleMania 35. And you are sitting at home, crying, bitching, moaning, complaining about how hard the business is, how the schedule is too rough, while you're on a part-time contract and can do fuck all anything else to, fuck with the time a little bit. And she's back in AEW specifically. I understand it's a business. I understand, making money. But what I don't understand is, why are you giving her this platform to be recognized? She's so fucking irrelevant. Why are we giving her this stage? Especially with a star like Tony Storm. I'm sure Tony Storm, not to speak for Tony Storm, but I'm sure she doesn't respect her either for that situation. Seriously. Let Ronda Rousey die. Let her die in time. Like, let her fade into whatever and let her waste away with her washed fighter of a husband and take care of her kids. Like, just let her waste away. Like, she got handed everything in WWE. She was Vincent's girl. Came back, won the Royal Rumble, lost to Charlotte. We all know she was going to win the SmackDown Women's Championship anyway. Beat Charlotte, won the championship, had a shit reign, lost it to Charlotte, and won the women's tag titles. Had a shit reign with that. Shayna Baszler turned on her, and then she left. Had the worst match ever at SummerSlam, by the way. Like, it confuses me because, like, you would think accomplishing that much in that short amount of time that she was in pro wrestling WWE, that you would be fulfilled. But she's not. And like I said, I was only gonna play a few seconds of that clip, but let's react to Becky Lynch.
I'm wondering how you feel, and I'm curious if you can give me your honest thoughts. Like when Ronda talks about it being fake and things like that, to me, there's a line in this business, right? I would have never heard Bret Hart speak like that back in the day.
No, you wouldn't hear a champion speak about that.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's completely disrespectful. I think it's completely stupid. And I think it's almost laughable, because this is the same woman who a few months ago was in her kitchen crying over how tough it is. And she is on a part-time schedule for 4 months, came in, was handed everything, made her debut at WrestleMania, having never earned her way into this business. Yes, she earned it in a different business, but that's like somebody from basketball showing up in the NFL and expecting to be the quarterback. That's ridiculous. And she came in, was handed everything, got to wrestle the best of the best on all the pay-per-views, got on the cover of everything, every poster, every DVD, got all the press opportunities, and she is crying in her kitchen about a part-time schedule because she cannot make breakfast for her husband. And yet that is the same woman who disrespects our business when the rest of us are out working 52 weeks a year, at least 5 nights. We are on the road in hotels more than we are at home in our own beds. And that's our life. And that's the life that we choose, but that's the life that we love. And we do that so that we get the opportunity, hopefully one day, to main event WrestleMania. She is handed that opportunity. How dare she?
Talk about it, man. Talk about it, man. Talk about it, man.
How dare she get to hold my championship in my business? I'm excited to chase her out.
Do you think Sunday's her last match?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We know what happens when Ronda Rousey loses. She can't hack it. She gets her jacket. She goes, curls up in a blankie.
What do you think it will feel like when you get the belt on?
Oh my God, bro. I feel like we don't got enough respect for Becky Lynch. I feel like we just don't have enough respect for her. She might be a heel right now and a bit of a jackass, but you know what I'm saying? She is the cornerstone of women's wrestling right now. Point blank, period. But my point being, this woman got opportunities that some people dream of and take a lifetime to get. She got that shit in, what, a year being in the business? Just because she was a decorated UFC fighter, undefeated for the longest time, and fucking was Vincent's girl. Essentially the Brock Lesnar of the women's division, having fucking 4 or 6 moves. Like, I swear. My point being is that Ronda Rousey went through all that shit with WWE, complained about a part-time contract, and now AEW is giving her this platform to just fucking be a shitbag, a useless shitbag again. Like, no. I'm not gonna give this situation any more attention than it needs to be. I just wanted to milk out some content because whatever. But yeah, that is my definite last time talking about her. Like, don't ask me to react to no videos on her. Don't ask me to react to no matches. Don't ask me to fucking give her some type of rant again. Like, it's over. Back to regular schedule programming.